Not sure if you see this report from a Kansas City TV station, but Taylor Swift's jet has landed in Kansas City just ahead of the Chiefs' season opener with the Baltimore Ravens. Seems that the pop star is back for another season of football in support of boyfriend Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I did see that the security detail was alerted that she would be coming to town. But look, you could better enjoy it while you can get it because she's only going to be a thing with Travis Kelce for about 3 weeks.
What do you know? What do you know?
There's a document floating around the internet that says there's
a legitimate document or is it a fake?
It's September 28th breakup date, and with rules and guidelines on how they're going to handle the media.
Suggesting that this was an arranged relationship? Is that what you're saying?
Now, Travis has come out and he is threatened and said that this
is lawyers after these people.
Yes.
So you're not buying it? I'm not buying it.
Oh, this is true love.
True love.
This is true love. And I will always say, I will tell my grandkids, my great-grandkids, that there's no way I'm going to be around for grandkids. I'll be lucky if I'm around for grandkids. That I was there in the building for the very first Taylor Swift Kansas City Chiefs game. That was the Bears game.
That was it?
That was it. Remember that?
Didn't Jared Payton was that the same game where he got the video?
He got video. Right.
Did the Bears cross midfield in that game?
Yes. They scored at the end. Don't you remember?
Maybe it was one of the more feeble performances of a Bears team I've seen in years. It was awful. It was hideous. By the way, you said that a texter had sent something in that maybe we should bring to Michael Wilbon's attention at some point.
And I'm still like, maybe it was Wilbon that I originally had this argument with when I brought this up to you guys about. I remember having this argument. Like his all-time favorite player, remember, when he was growing up as a child, was Ernie Banks. So like
Ernie never won anything.
Ernie didn't win crap. So is he going to put say someone's better than Ernie because Ernie didn't win? And what about Walter Payton, who had to wait all the way to the end of his career? Like, you could argue that at one time Walter was the greatest football player ever. Like, there's more nuance. Like, he was talking about these non-declarative statements about.
Let me ask you a question. Would you ever put Emmitt Smith above Walter Payton?
Absolutely
under
not.
Any circumstance?
No way.
Emmitt had how many? 3, 4, 3? Yeah, 3.
I think they won 3. Yeah.
I honestly thought
and he has more yards, but my eyes told me that Walter was a better runner back.
Sylvie, I thought the point was going to be that Aaron Rodgers beat Ben Roethlisberger.
That's the point, right?
In the Super Bowl. Okay.
Right. The tweeter pointed out, remind Wilbon that the one Super Bowl that Rodgers did win came against the Steelers and Roethlisberger. Not that matters anyway. Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback than Ben Roethlisberger.
I'm with you. I don't know what else to say. Did you guys also know that Russell Wilson is limited again in practice due to a calf tightness? So
Justin Fields,
that situation,
get his chance to get closer to 51% of the snaps this year.
Chiefs-aholic got 17 years, sentenced to 17 and a half years.
Explain
in
who
prison.
Chiefs-aholic is.
His name is Xavier Badubar, and he has, for years, he's basically been the Chiefs mascot, right?
Well, unofficial,
of course, but has dressed up in a gray wolf suit. He's been a staple at Chiefs games for years and was adored by fans at Arrowhead, both at the stadium and social media. He got popped for stealing more than $800,000 in 11 bank robberies across 7 states and laundering the proceeds through casinos.
He would fund his Chiefs trip.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd fund everything with bank robberies.
So this is the equivalent of like Bearman, our good friend Bearman, you know, who paints his face and wears that Bears,
who's now in the Hall of Fame.
Right. If we found out he was going around robbing banks,
which we're not saying he is,
but this would be the equivalent. Yes.
Yeah. So Chiefs-aholic is he got 17 and a half years in prison without parole and 3 years of supervised release today for committing the string of armed bank robberies across the U.S. So not a good day for him.
What if we found out that Honey Bear was going across country and robbing banks?
I'd be shocked. That's how I would respond. I would be shocked. Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers says he expects greatness in this comeback season.
Well,
greatness.
Depends what he considers greatness, Wilbon would say.
Well, he's considered, whatever it is. He says, I have a lot of pride in my performance. So when I take the field, I expect greatness because I've done it before. So that's the kind of standard I hold myself to. Says, take that, Mike Wilbon.
Are you expecting greatness from Aaron Rodgers?
I think there's a good chance of it, yes. I'm not, again, I'll be late to that football funeral.
If he's healthy, he should be great.
I think so.
With those weapons.
Here's an interesting question for you. Do you believe Gen Z is killing the wine industry? Young people reject unhealthy, elitist drink of wine. They call it unhealthy and it's elitist drink.
Hey, more for us.
It's a good idea. It says Gen Z isn't drinking like other generations. In fact, they're barely consuming alcohol at all, with worldwide wine consumption sinking to a 27-year low per recent reports. Where they obviously are not asking folks in the northwest suburbs where we live.
First of all, how old is Gen Z right now?
I don't know.
What's the age group of Gen Z?
I am part of Gen Z.
Okay, so
do you drink wine?
I don't drink a lot of wine.
So
It doesn't mean I don't drink.
Well, and Tyler, to that point, I didn't start drinking wine to my late 30s.
Well, yeah, that's my thing.
Into my 40s, really. Like, I remember my first trip in Italy in 2013 is when I first started. I was drinking, like, JD used to make fun of me because all I used to guzzle was vodka sodas. And he's like, Silvy, you need to enjoy the finer things. So into my 40s, I was just drinking, like, hard alcohol cocktails.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me. Like, for me, wine, you can probably lay out like $100 bottle of wine and a $10 bottle of wine. I won't know the difference.
Yeah, and you'll learn. Like, I believe that wine is probably, you learn to appreciate it the older you get.
Yeah, like I won't turn it down if it's served to me, but if I'm just gonna go out drinking or if I'm at a restaurant drinking something, wine is not the thing I'm gonna be picking.
I mean, there's a cost element to it. There's no question. I mean, I did not like wine at all. I didn't like scotch at all, and probably until my late 30s, early 40s. I was just beer. I'm going to drink beer. I'm going to drink as many beers as I can. I was Billy Carter.
Drinking Absolute and soda. That used to be my go-to.
I couldn't drink vodka.
Before I could afford the better vodka.
Drink. Like, I'll drink a vodka
not
and
much
lemonade
taste to it.
On the golf course.
Because it tasted like a lemonade.
Yeah. And I just found that I got drunk too fast doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'd have 10 of them. And I'm not advising anybody
That's why
to
you
do
like
that.
to drink beer, because you could have 10 beer and not
And
be...
feel okay.
Yeah.
Sitting on my couch.
What
I
are you
had
drinking
drinks
tonight?
yesterday. Yeah, I had 3 days of not drinking. I felt better.
Oh, you did have drinks yesterday?
I did.
Oh.
As soon as I got back to the house, I played 9 quick holes of golf with my son-in-law and then had a couple beers on the course.
He's already on the golf course?
Yeah, well, he lives with us. And we just hopped in a cart and played 9 holes of golf in an hour. What do you mean?
He's got a newborn at home.
His wife, my daughter, and my wife, his mother-in-law were there to take care of the kid.
He's got a maid in the shade.
Listen to Harrison Bucker over here.
Who, me?
No.
I'm saying you should stay there. Yeah. Oh, you're saying Waddle and Jack. Let the ladies stay home and take care of the.
I don't think that.
stuff.
I don't think that's what I was insinuating at all. What I was insinuating is that the child had the appropriate number of people there. There will be moments when it's Jack and I sitting on the couch with the little guy, while my wife and my daughter are out doing whatever they want.
What
Harrison Bucker does not approve that message.
Mellor, what would you set the total for the average household after their first child is born, where someone gets to go out and enjoy a round of golf
played?
Yes.
Okay, but you've got to factor in that
I'm going to
these
put it at a
people,
half, Silvy.
They live with their in-laws and parents, and there is a support crew there.
It's what, 3 months?
No. What are you talking about?
What's the total usually?
I would set the over-under on rounds of golf for your average father at a half.
Oh, no. I was saying how long before the first round of golf is played.
Well, I was thinking I would set it at a half for the first year of life.
His 1 week, birthday with 9 holes of golf.
Guys, it's just 9 holes too.
Yeah,
it's not
it's
18.
not even a
It's 9
full
holes
round
and
of
you
golf.
live on the course. Like,
Yeah, right. We live on the course, and we didn't leave the kid alone.
Well, that's good to know.
You're
I'm just
probably
saying.
babysat him for 5 minutes going by on hole number 4 or whatever, right?
And even if they did, they had the baby monitor on, so they
Yeah,
would have
right.
known.
Yeah.
Listen to these two, wise ass fathers. Oh, you know what we're doing. Yeah, I bet you. You did some stupid stuff while
Looks
your
like
kid was.
Nope.
That looks like a 9-iron, Jack.
Not in the first week.
You hear something? Is that the
First
baby?
week.
Nah.
I didn't get to go out of the house in the first month.
Well, that's a you problem. That is a you problem. You guys think for yourselves or no? You're not allowed to?
Listen, man.
You are Harrison Butker.
I don't know why that was. I don't know why that was an
Some of us
appropriate-
support Justin Tucker behind the glass. Others,
I don't.
Harrison Butker.
I don't know why. Who did I draft as my kicker last night? I think it was either Butker or.
Well, we know who you drafted. You don't even have to check.
Butker or Tucker. I'm not sure.
So what was this? Which fantasy league was this? The Waddle Fantasy League?
The Waddle Family Fantasy
My
League.
wife just texted me and said the baby was born Wednesday. Jack golfed on Saturday and Sunday. That's right. That's right. I forgot.
So he's had 3 rounds.
He's had 3 rounds. Yeah.
Good for him.
Just 9 holes each time, right?
No, we played
Oh.
18 Saturday and Sunday because my brother was in town. Yes.
He's almost played
Way
a
to
tour
go,
event.
Jack. Jack's the MVP of this week.
My goodness. And you're proud of him. And he's-
Yes.
Jack's pulling more rounds than Tiger Woods these days on a weekend.
That's true. I don't think Tiger's playing.
No, Tiger's not doing more than 2 rounds a weekend anymore. That's for sure.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious.
We're going to have drinks tonight, too, when I get home. We're going to watch football.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's going to be
that's
me,
how it started.
little Tommy, and Jack sitting all in a row on the couch watching football.
That's the way life's meant
Yeah,
to be.
and then we may go downstairs. We had a golf simulator. Maybe play 9 holes of golf on the simulator.
You guys get little.
Do you really have a simulator
Yeah.
now? You have a simulator?
Yeah. So I go downstairs, and little Tommy can go down there and sit in his bassinet. And we can go play Pebble Beach.
Does little Tommy have
What
a
do you
Harrison
think?
Butker
What do you
onesie?
think?
I like it.
Hey,
You got to buy. Now I know. And now I know what the baby gift is going to be.
Butker onesie.
Yeah.
I'm not even offended. I'm not.
No, you're like,
Yeah, it's
I
like,
love that.
Yeah,
Chiefs.
whatever. We can play golf. Got a young,
Just got
healthy
a
child.
new contract.
Yeah. Well, I don't even about that. I mean, you guys call me whatever you want. Call me Satan if you'd like. That's all I got.
That's just great.
all
What are
I
you
got.
drinking tonight?
I don't know yet.
You don't know?
Probably scotch.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I love how you were bragging just yesterday.
I
And
had 3
drink-
days.
Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah.
You drank yesterday. You're
I
going to
had
drink
2
tonight.
beers from the time we pulled out of the driveway and got to the golf course. I drank 2 beers in like probably 3 minutes.
Do you have your own golf cart now?
Yeah.
So you take the golf cart from the driveway.
Yes.
You get around the community in a golf cart.
Yes.
You have a horn on the golf cart.
No. There used to be because for whatever reason, the people we bought the house from, they had Texas Rangers stickers all over it. And it had a pair of like bullhorns on the front.
Mike Maddox used to own that house.
Maybe
The
he
pitching
doesn't
coach.
anymore.
That used to be the bullpen car. Do you have a radio? Like
No, but I have one of those devices that tells you how far away you are on every shot, and it's got a speaker on it. So when we play golf, we listen to music.
so you like connect it to your phone?
Yes.
Bluetooth?
Yeah. And when we get home, we sit down, we have a few drinks, and maybe if we're needed, we take care of the baby.
What a life. Anaki's A-list is next.